Staggered grid here at Mallala. Poleman Bow drawn the outside. Theory is that takes into the second corner, the most important corner in front. We'll see. Away they go. Bow and Lowndes off together. Bow moving over on Lowndes as they go into the first corner, but Lowndes gets the run through. He's through the first corner. He'll have the run to the important second corner.
Oh, very physical stuff at the first corner. Wayne Gardner caught up in that
with Dick Johnson.
Cars trying to push their way through that very tight right-hander off the main straight, but Craig Lowndes it is who's muscled his way through on the inside of John Bow to lead them down toward the loop for the first time. 17 laps the distance in this opening heat.
And Glenn Seaton caught up there as well.
Well, that's here we have a look from Dick.
Race cam.
Ooh, on the grass. Well, he's just hit the grass on the inside there and hasn't been able to turn the car in, and what we can't see is Gardner on the outside going off the road. But back to the leader now, Craig Lowndes.
Gardner got caught up in that. Look at Mark Scaife too in the Sega Commodore. He's pushed his way up to third position. Then we've got the two Castrol Commodores as Lowndes leads them around. Pacific Waste curve up toward Bridgestone Corner for the first time. Huge crowd in here at Mallala today. Oh, there's one of the pack leader Ford's in big trouble, and Mark Larkham has copped at both sides. A huge accident on the other side of the track. I think it's Paul Romano, the Mitre 10 Falcon. There's another one locked in there.
That's Smurden, the local guy.
Yeah, Chris Smurden.
Very disappointing. Oh, that's it's a big accident of Larkham. That car looks very badly damaged. Very disappointing for the Mitre 10 team, who have really started to get better and better as the races tick by, and this will be a big pity. Here we have a look at it.
On the replay, just caught the end of that, and pow! Larkham comes in there. Larkham cops it again here. Bang! On the other side of the car, very high speed impact. Craig Lowndes leads them around at the end of one lap. They may be going to hold out the red flag here. Looks like the officials are conferring on their radio sets. Keep an eye on that for you. No, the red flag. Keep an eye on that. They may stop the race with those cars in the way. But at the moment, it's Craig Lowndes in command from John Bow, Mark Scaife, Larry Perkins, Russell Ingall and Dick Johnson back on the track. That's the top five.
Well, Lowndes got his usual unbelievably fantastic start and shot down the inside of John Bow and is back in his normal position. We have a bit of a look back through the pack here.
Mark Scaife in third position, followed by two of the Castrol cars, Larry Perkins and Russell Ingall. By the way, if you're looking for Tony Longhurst, he started from pit lane, so he's at the rear of the field.
We have a look at out of Larry's car at the back of Mark Scaife's car at the moment. A little bit deceiving here. You can see Scaife's car moving around, very fast part of the circuit. Good hard brake. Larry just catches him up a little bit. Have a look at the differential in the Sega car. Touch of the curb, back on the throttle, up through the gears. This is the site of the accident. You see all the people on the inside there. Bit of coolant on the road, maybe some oil.
Well, there's a yellow flag waving down there. No overtaking through that crash section.
Some foam on the road there too. There was a fire under the bonnet of Paul Romano's car after the accident.
There's Wayne Gardner's battered Coca-Cola Commodore in the pits. Unbelievable luck for the former 500cc World Motorcycle Champion. And repeating, Glenn Seaton was also caught up in that first corner incident with Gardner and Johnson. Seaton is now tailing out way behind the last car in the field. But meanwhile, very annoyed Wayne Gardner in the pits with Andy Raymond.
Yeah, thanks very much. Wayne Gardner sitting in pit lane watching the cars go by. You're becoming the meat in the sandwich a little too often.
Yeah, it's frustrating, you know, very frustrating, because we qualified fourth and the car's going really well and the team's working good, and yeah, I was sandwiched in the middle of Dick and Glenn Seaton. They both wanted to turn in and I was in the middle, and they obviously squeezed me out and I popped out at the end of it all. So yeah, it's very, very frustrating, you know, particularly when you put so much effort in to try and get it up on high on the grid. And as I said, it was running really well in practice. The last race was good for us, so yeah, it's tough.
So you need to.
Oh yeah, I'll be back. You know, I don't give up that easy.
Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Wayne. Very disappointed, as you would imagine. Oh, they got Max Dumpsty in trouble, and the Valvoline Auto Pro car gets it back onto the track. So the order still Lowndes from Bow, Scaife. This is big freight train of cars. Perkins, Ingall.
And here's Brock, who's the big mover in the pack at the moment. He's just gone past Johnson, and he's up to sixth, carrying a bit of speed. Fastest in the warm-up this morning, and so a lot to prove. Brock wants to get up as close to the front as he can and get as many points and as you can see him bearing down on Russell Ingall here. He's really not in the mood to take too many prisoners, I don't think.
Lowndes has opened up a 2.3 second gap over John Bow. There's John Trimble of the Ausjet Falcon also in trouble over there. The crash scene on the back straight. He's getting going again. So there's Bow, second position. Oh, look at this.
Oh, dear me.
Very, very aggressive attack from Brock. Ingle moves over. Didn't look like there was contact, but it must have been very close.
A little bit more aggressive from Ingle than Brock at that point, I think. But they go down past the yellow flag area. And Brock will have another go at him under brakes fairly soon.
Well, Brock's just done a 1 minute 9.36. That's a quick time. And had Glenn Seaton also in trouble. He's in pit lane. Back to Andy.
Yeah, plenty of work for me early on today. Glenn, you didn't wish to be speaking to me at this stage, but there's steering arm problems, it looks like.
Yeah, Andy, when someone's hit Wayne up the backside and turned him sideways into me, and when we hit with a fairly serious impact, and I think it's either bent a steering arm or a rack or something like that, so we'll just fix it for the next race. We'll have some good tyres for the next 2 races.
While Seaton and Gardner cool their heels, Craig Lowndes looks like he's doing it to them again. He's 3 seconds clear as we check them out. The Shell race score, the top 10, Craig Lowndes ahead of John Bow. Then Mark Scaife and Larry Perkins. Russell Ingle running in 5th position.